Hi everybody, welcome to Live with Children here at Achema. It's day one. I'm delighted to be at the Lighthouse Instruments booth here in Hall3, and I'm joined by Duncan, who I have not seen in person since February 2020 actually, in Basel for pre-book syringes for PDA. So Derek, how are you first of all?
Yes, great, Ron, and it's nice to get out on the road again after the past 2 years.
Well, it's lovely to see you. Now, for those people not familiar with Lighthouse Instruments, first of all, can you give us a very quick overview of the business and what you do?
Yes. So we are the original innovator and market leader in the laser-based headspace analysis systems. These platforms have a lot of applications, including container closure integrity testing. So we offer these platforms as an equipment supplier, and we also have our own analytical service labs where we can offer services to our customers.
Brilliant. Now, as I said, the last time I saw you in person was way back in February 2020, and a lot has happened since then, of course. Now, how has the pandemic impacted you, and how has the business changed because of it?
Yes. Yeah, so obviously the last 2 years was dominated by the pandemic, and that also applies to our business and the activities that we've been involved in. One of the things that we got involved with, and in fact, just after that February meeting that we had, we were contacted by a number of the COVID vaccine developers and manufacturers to support them with their COVID vaccines because they require deep cold storage, and we are experts in the effects of these low temperatures on the packaging and specifically CCI. So we were involved in a lot of these activities over the past 2 years.
Right, and how has that sort of changed in terms of your product development that you're offering to market?
Yeah. Well, if we step over here, I can not give a full demo, but give a little bit of an explanation. A lot of these cold storage products are shipped or stored on dry ice, for example. And so here you see a box of dry ice. And when these samples are put on dry ice, so either vials, and now people are even trying this with syringes, so these cold temperatures actually will introduce risk to the package. And if one of these containers actually lose closure, lose its seal because of these cold temperatures, then CO2 will come inside. So we have developed methods to detect these defects. So after storage on dry ice, we can take these samples and come over here to one of our headspace carbon dioxide analyzers, and we can analyze these samples for any CO2 content, which would indicate a leakage. So these methods and approaches that we've developed over the last 2 years are now being widely used for these types of products, which also include cell and gene therapies, basically all the ATMPs. Maybe I can extend this explanation to a more general approach. So if you don't have deep cold storage product, but still want to do this type of CCI testing, then what we've done is we've developed the Ccit Vessel, and here you can create a CO2 environment by putting the samples in, sealing this vessel, and then backfilling this with an overpressure of CO2 gas. Again, if one of these samples has a leak, CO2 will get inside the container, and you just move over here again to our headspace analyzer and analyze those samples for any CO2 content. And basically we have developed and validated CCIT methods based on this approach.
And in fact, if I remember correctly, you did a video on that actually, way back when at CPHI 2019 actually.
Correct. So I think you have a full demonstration video of this test method, so it would be great if people could go to that video to see more detail.
Brilliant. I'll add that link to this video as well, so viewers can watch that as well. Brilliant. And you mentioned the analytical services that you're offering.
Yes. So in the background here, I think you see one of our laboratories. We have also developed the GMP compliant analytical laboratories where we can support people who need some fast support, or who don't have the equipment, or who don't have plans yet to buy the equipment. And our laboratory scientists and application specialists can help people not only with CCI applications, but we do a lot of other things: water activity determination, moisture determination of LIO product, and also headspace oxygen monitoring for oxygen-sensitive formulations.
Brilliant. Well, thank you for giving me that quick overview of the services that you're showcasing this week at Achema. So there you go, viewers. If you are here at Achema, you can come and meet the team at B31 Hall 3. I can see the signs, it's a bit easier, no one has to remember it. But Derek, if people aren't here, where else can they meet you in person?
Right. So for events this fall, we're heavily involved in a lot of PDA events, both here in Europe and in the US. The next one coming up is PDA FDA in Washington, D.C., I think the second week of September. Would love to see you there. If not, go to our website, www.lighthouseinstruments.com. We've listed all the events there and the dates, and would love to see you.
Brilliant. Well, there you go, dear. So if you're here at Achema this week, check out Hall 3 B31 and meet the team from Lighthouse Instruments to learn more about their CCI solutions. If you're not here, as Derek mentioned, you can check out the website for the other events they'll be at, or just look at the website for the other information and the LinkedIn page as well. Derek, once again, it's lovely to see you again, my friend. I hope you have a fantastic show with us this week. And viewers, thank you for watching. Until next time, as always, stay well, stay safe. Bye-bye.